now it's ready to call the meeting to order. Can the clerk verify a quorum? Is that
Yes, we have a quorum.
wonderful? Then that means we just go back to our lovely, hold on a second. There we go. That means we have our meetings. We'll call the meeting and have the agenda. So we're off to approve the minutes from the May 4th meeting. Did everyone receive their minutes or have any questions about the minutes?
Yes.
With that, how does this work? Do we move in second like last time? Lovely. Oh, beautiful. This is working great. And then Bill, we've had a motion and a second. I'm just going to ask you how you vote on approving the minutes.
On the approved minutes?
Yes.
Yay.
Perfect. And then I show that Linda and Luke, that's who we're waiting. Just Luke is who we're waiting on.
Okay. And Luke is not signed in yet. So we're going to close vote.
Okay. All righty. All right, moving along. Items for consideration. Items 3A. Who is presenting 3A?
Yeah. I am Chad Meisenberg. Do you hear us now?
Now I can.
Okay. Are you able to see our screen?
I see a Go Bond Advisory Committee.
There we go.
That's what I'm seeing on the screen. There we go.
Is everyone else?
Gotten through that. All right.
There we are.
Thank you.
So our first item for consideration is item 3A BC-0226, Bridge Replacement Rehabilitation Unit Price Contract. This contract is what we utilize to go out there and work on bridges under $1 million. Sometimes emergency repairs, as you can see by the pictures, this represent some different encasements and different things like that. The total request is for $1 million, and it's out of the 2007 bond funds, interest, listed and unlisted bridge funds. Is there any questions?
So if I'm understanding this, this is just a pot of money the city taps when they need to fix bridges, involving all bridges or just railroad bridges?
No, sir, all bridges.
And the way a bridge gets onto this list is how?
So let's say, are you familiar with Miami Bridge one?
Yes, that's one, but also through the ODOT inspections.
Yeah. So the ODOT inspections, they go through and they inspect every one of our bridges, and they give us a rating, and that rating tells us where we're deficient or not. And so if we can fix something that's a structurally deficient or deficient bridge for under $1 million, we utilize this account versus going through the consultant selection process.
Wonderful. Does anyone else have any questions about item 3A? Hearing then, I'd entertain motions.
I move. Moved by second. Okay.
Hold on. Chairman, your mic, you're muted. You need to unmute, please. You're still muted?
Now it works. Bill, how do you vote?
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Now we go on to 3B.
Scroll back down. Okay, so our second item up is item 3B, BC-0235, bridge rehabilitation. This is the bridge that's over over Highway 40, the North Rockwell Avenue Bridge. ODOT's going to repair the substructure, and we own the deck. So at a very nice cost savings, ODOT has asked if we would pitch in $275,000 for the deck replacement, which is our responsibility anyhow. So we're using 2007 bridge interest funds, listed funds, and unlisted funds. You can see there's a picture there on your right of the pretty current condition.
That road and bridge is abysmal.
Can you, this is Tamaya, can you tell me a little more what the deck means?
The deck is a driving surface. If that picture on the right side with the lanes and everything, so it's really that surface that you're driving on as well as the railing and everything else. The substructure, if you look at your picture on the left-hand side, is all the green and everything underneath.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions on item 3B? I hear none. I guess we can go to the,
I move to accept Cunningham.
Bill, we've had a motion and a second. How do you vote?
Yay.
Thank you. Wonderful. Motion carries. Item 3C.
There's code.
There's probably an answer. We'll figure it out here. Item 3C, PC 0574, resurfacing Peebly Road from Southeast 74th Street to Southeast 89th Street. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, that's just a picture of what it currently looks like relatively recently. The middle screen, the blue line is a sales tax project that we're resurfacing those 2 miles. And then the red line is what we're asking for today. And so then that's over on your right-hand side, that red line is just a little bit superimposed for you. What we're asking for is $600,000. We can add this and create a corridor project with the sales tax project. And so it's just a resurfacing of that road. And there'll be some base repairs so you don't have that same effect that you see on your left-hand picture. We'll be using 2,000 street listed funds, and then the remaining will be in 2007 streets listed, interest funds, and unlisted funds.
You are not widening, correct? You are
No,
just,
sir. We'll stay in that same footprint that you see there on your left-hand screen.
will you be coming back in with any sidewalks or curbs or anything like that?
No, sir.
Does anyone else have any questions about item 3C? Hearing none. Bill, how do you vote on item 3C?
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Item 3D.
There we go. Hey, closer. You're happy. Item 3D, PC-0741, resurfacing of North Mustang Road from West Britton Road north to West Hefner Road. It's the green line on your left-hand side of the screen. The red line is a listed project that we're already going to do anyhow, and this will make us a corridor project as well. Here in this area, if you can see my mouse, here there's a new 4th and 5th grade elementary school opening here this fall. We assume they're going to start school this fall, but so our request is for $700,000 using some 2000 street interest funds, and the remaining will be 2007 streets listed, unlisted, and interest funds. Any questions?
Again, this is not a widening. This is just a put it back in good form.
Yes, sir. Just a resurfacing. When we do a widening project, up there at the top of your screen where we have the PC-074, we'll put widening there for you. And it'll say widening, and then that means we're going to add a lane or two or more. And sometimes that's curb and gutter, sidewalks, etc.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions on item 3D? I guess we'll go ahead and go on to motion. Bill, we've had a motion and a second. How do you vote on 3D?
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. And that means we go to the Go Bond executive summary.
Mary, would you like me to share the screen?
Yes, please. Thank you. I'd like to go over the GeoBond executive summary as of April 30th, 2020. You'll see in the month of April, we had 18.5 million in expenditures from the GeoBond program. And we have a 12-month average of 8.8 million expenditures over a 12-month average. If you'll look in box 2, the expenditure requirement, that's what we track to make sure that we reach 85% of the sale year for a given bond sale year. We have definitely reached our 85% requirement for our IRS at 87%. And again, I'd like to remind you, this was as of April 30th, so we still had about a month, half a month, all the way till May 16th. So that number of 87% will increase over the next couple of weeks, and that will show up on the next bond executive summary as of the end of May. You'll see that in box 3 and 4 that our remaining GeoBond balance is 131.8 million. And if you look on box 4, it just distinguishes between the different categories. And that is the bond executive summary.
Does anyone have any questions on the executive summary? Hearing none, is there any items from any committee members? And lastly, did someone figure out how the heck to speak to us? Hearing none, I see that we are adjourned.